As regards the increase in the parking area for lawyers' cars at the High Court, just imagine or just see how much parking space there is for lawyers in the Supreme Court in Delhi or for the lawyers in the Delhi High Court. Compared to that, we are much better off. Secondly, every year, number of cases in the High Court is increasing, which means number of lawyers will increase, number of employees will increase, number of judges will increase. Where will we stop where this parking is concerned? The real need is for better public transport system, which is not at all what it should be these days. And the other thing is, we have cases listed for hearing in the High Court in thousands every day. The cases that are actually heard are in hundreds. A lot of people unnecessarily come to the High Court merely seeing their case on the cause list. This cause list needs to be properly adjusted so that no more than the necessary number of cases which can be heard on one day are listed. If these measures are taken, it would help the situation of parking in the High Court.
This move by the Chandigarh administration is very unfortunate. It is very shocking and very saddening at the same time, because this rock garden is the symbol of Chandigarh. This is the beautiful heritage of Chandigarh, which is created by a man who is known all over the world, across the globe, and he spent all his life creating this beautiful rock garden, which has tourists from all over the world, and in order to enhance the parking, the Chandigarh administration is doing this, which is totally not accepted as a citizen to me. I am General Secretary of Eminent Sharma Architecture Society. Mr. Eminent Sharma and Nekchand, they were close associates, and Mr. Nekchand showed rock garden initially at the very initial stage to Mr. Eminent Sharma without sharing this secret with anybody, and Mr. Eminent Sharma told Nekchand that this is being done on a land which is prohibited zone, but since it is so beautiful, you complete your work in 2 years so that we can talk about it. And then he helped him actually getting this rock garden recognized by UT administration. He talked to Mr. M. Randhawa, who was the chief commissioner at that time, and then the rock garden came into existence by UT administration on the Chandigarh's map. So I mean, looking at their contribution, Mr. M. N. Sharma worked all his life to save Chandigarh. Both, this legendary, person figures from our Chandigarh, they have contributed all their lives in making and saving Chandigarh. And now we see the result by the Chandigarh administration. And if they need parking, there's so much of area around, and they can make multi-story parking. They can find out some other solution, or they can go to some other direction. And there's no end to enhance parking. Nowadays, they want this bigger slot for the parking. After 2 years, there'll be more people coming to High Court. So will they make they demolish another part of the rock garden and make more parking? So demolishing this wall is not a solution. And I came to know that they're going to cut around 220 trees. And there's no report from the Department of Environment Department, whatever committee is it. There's no permission from that committee. So this is a very bad thing which is happening here. And as citizen of Chandigarh, I appeal that all the citizens should participate in this move, and it should not happen.
And today I came here to see the demolition of the rock garden, which has become such a hot subject. I have to say this, my heart is broken, because when I stand here and see that years ago when Nekchandji was building this lovely place, he used to sit in a hut. And he was just a small little hut in which he used to sit and conduct his duties. And he had started his project, and Amrita and my wife and I we were courting, we were in college, and we would come here and he would let us go into the forest, just walk around and see this beautiful place that he was to ultimately create. And now you see this being broken. It's like a love story. I'm not a hero or a Raja story or Laila Majnu, but it is a part of my heritage. Actually, I'm not sure about how much heritage anybody else can claim as I can claim or Amrita can claim. And I'm shattered. And I remember clearly when Lake Chanji had taken his show to the Metropolitan in the US, he invited Amrita, my wife was there, and he met her there, and he was so happy that somebody from his association, his old days, was there in the New York Metropolitan. And all those things have been run into the rubble. You can see the dust behind you, you can see the tractors standing there, and you can see the heartbreak. And the stones are crying out. I'm not sure what Dekjanji is thinking and maybe turning in his grave, but here he is. This is what he built, and this is what this administration and High Court judges and the lawyers who want to park their cars have done this. Do the Supreme Court lawyers have places like this to park? Do other High Courts have, or do they demolish everything that comes in their way? It's a tragedy. It's unfolding, and it's sad, and I'm heartbroken.
So I'm a third generation citizen of Chandigarh, and it breaks my heart to see such ecological heritage places. जहाँ एक तरफ the Prime Minister comes here to see the park, and we value this. It's in our tourism website. It's everywhere, and now you're destroying it just so that a High Court judge gets a special parking. That is completely not acceptable. I think such decisions should be taken with the citizens' consent in matter. There should be a voting. Everybody should ask. It breaks your heart to see the green cover and the roads being expanded, and we are all just gathering here today to make sure ऐसे decision future में ना लिए जाए, and as long as we can stop it, we can absolutely stop it. Our next step is that we are maybe gathering together to file a few petitions. Maybe somebody is taking this to court. Maybe we'll just physically protest. Let's see how it happens. Most importantly, we want to point out fingers to the High Court judges that they have destroyed something for legacy. This has existed before my parents even moved into the city, and you've just destroyed it for car parking. While we already have 3 different car parkings around, so it's very, very hurtful. For temporary joy, we've destroyed a heritage of the city. This will not be acceptable.
I'm here because I've been coming here, I've been running here for a very long time, for 6 years, and today I saw that this whole wall has been demolished, and this entire place is very close to my heart. I've grown up here, and seeing this just makes me really sad because this city is too close to me, and I just want people to come together and take action because it's only us locals who can actually make an impact. And if just the Chandigarh administration can do this, then they'll probably go to the lake, Leisure Valley, Capital Complex, and they can make more changes. And we don't want our city to change. We want it to be the same. It's a heritage city, and I hope it remains the same.